Hi everyone, once again this is Hannah and I'm back with the second part of the practice of my student. On the previous video, I've shown you that they were practicing or they were answering the grammar questions. Right now, they will be answering some speaking questions in preparation for the actual exam. So we have here Nodira. Okay, Nodira, can you please introduce yourself?
My full name is Safaralieva Nodira. I study English language at Federal Learning Center. My grammar teacher Miss Hannah made Dacara from Philippines. She like traveling. She traveled to 17 countries, are Tajikistan, Russia, Philippines, Pakistan, India, and other countries. She speaks 5 languages: are Russia, Tajik, Philippine, English, and Arabic. She's a teacher and doctor. She likes teaching. And my club teacher, Mr. Joshua.
Okay, now can you tell us about Dushanbe, Tajikistan?
Dushanbe is a capital city of Tajikistan. Dushanbe has a lot of beautiful parks, museums, theaters, and shops and markets. Tajikistan is a beautiful country.
City.
Tajikistan is a.
Dushanbe is a beautiful city. Okay. Now, can you tell us about Tajikistan?
Tajikistan is a capital city of
The capital city
of Dushanbe.
The capital city of Dushanbe is. The capital city of Tajikistan is.
Dushanbe. Tajikistan has a lot of mountains, rivers, lakes, and has cities.
Okay. Can you tell us about Faridun Learning Center?
I study at Federal Learning Center. The teachers at Federal Learning Center are Miss Hannah, Miss Geraldine, Mr. Joshua, Mr. Ziovudin, and Mr. Shavdila.
Very good. He was a teacher. Okay, now, can you tell us about Tajik food?
Tajikistan is a delicious food. Osh, mantu, kurtob, shakarov, and others.
Very good. Can you tell us about your family?
I have a not big family. I have father, mother, 2 sisters, and me.
And tell us about your school.
I study at school number 58. I have a lot of teachers. I have 5 or 6 lessons.
Okay. And can you tell us why are you learning English?
I learn English because I am for my future.
Very good. Good job. Call Sumit, the next person. So right now I have Sumit, the second student of this group. He will have the speaking test. Ready? Tell us about yourself.
My name is Nazimov Sumit. I study English language at Federal Learning Center. My grammar teacher is Miss Hannah. My club teacher, Mr. Joshua.
Okay, tell us about Dushanbe.
Dushanbe is the capital of Tajikistan city. Dushanbe has a lot of parks, cinema, cafes, or another place, good tourists. And I love Dushanbe because I live in this great city.
Can you tell us in Tajik? What did you say?
Tajikistan is a perfect country in Central Asia.
No, can you tell us in Tajik? Tu چی گفتی؟ حاضر перевод کنید.
دوشنبه پایتخت تاجیکستان است. دوشنبه کافه، پارک، تئاتر، کینو و غیره جایها دارد. من خیلی خرسندم برای اینکه در این شهر بزرگ کلان زندگی میکنم.
Very good. Can you tell us about Tajikistan?
Tajikistan is a perfect country in Central Asia. The president of Tajikistan is our Imam Ali Rahman. Tajikistan has good river, mountains, or another, and have a good place. I like Norak, Pomir, Romit, another. I am very happy to be a Tajik.
Tojiki tu چی گفتی؟ Tell it in Tajik.
تاجیکستان پایتخت جمهوری تاجیکستان دوشنبه است. پرزیدنت جمهوری تاجیکستان دولتی خوب در سنترال آسیا است. تاجیکستان پرزیدنت تاجیکستان امام علی رحمان. تاجیکستان دریاهای زیبا و کوههای بلند دارد. تاجیکستان جایهای یعنی خوب یعنی جایها شهرها و پامیر، نورک، رامید و دیگر جایها. من خیلی خرسندم برای اینکه تاجیک هستم.
Tell us about your family.
I have a normal Tajik family. My father, my mother, sister, and my brother. My father work hard, and my mother take
Look
care.
at me.
My mother take care, and my brother and sister study at school.
Tojiki.
من اویلای نرمالی تاجیکی دارم. من برادرم، خواهرم، پدرم و مادرم. پدری من برای من کار میکند و مادرم هاوس و خانه‌نشین است و برادرم و خواهرم در مکتب تحصیل میکنند.
Okay, tell us about your school.
I study at school number 58. School has good teachers. I like in school I like mathematics, Russian, English, and sport.
Okay, no need of Tajik. Now tell us about Tajik food.
Tajik food. Tajikistan has a lot of.
Look at me.
Tajikistan has a lot of food, good food. Mantu, osh, galupsi, khuruto. Another, I like Tajik food.
Okay, can you tell us about Faridun Learning Center?
I study at Faridun Learning. I study English language at Faridun Learning Center. Faridun Learning Center has good teachers in other country. Miss Hannah, Miss Jerlin, Mr. Joshua, Mr. Sefas, Mr. Kendi, and Mr. Ziyodin.
Now, can you tell us about Miss Hannah, your teacher?
Miss Hannah is good teacher. My grammar teacher is Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah is from Philippines, and I very happy. I very happy studying with Miss Hannah.
Okay, can you tell us about the reason why you study English?
Because I study English language because in usually I want find good work and I want traveling in other country.
Very good. Can you invite everyone? What is invite? Davat.
Davat.
Okay. Invite everyone to study at Faridun Learning Center. Invite everyone to study in Faridun Learning Center. But Tojiki Meshava, Tajiks are watching. Why do people need to study with us?
مرحمت با مرکز فردونی آموزشی فریدون بیاید. فریدون مرکز آموزشی خیلی خوب است و انگلیسی.
Very good. Good job, Sumit. Call the next person. Okay, tell us about yourself.
Before we begin, please let me introduce myself. My full name is Burif Mohammad. I study elementary level at Faridun Learning Center. My grammar teacher is Miss Hannah. My club teacher is Mr. Joshua. You may ask me for questions.
Okay, can you tell us about Dushanbe?
Dushanbe is the capital of Tajikistan. Dushanbe has a lot beautiful place as cinemas, museums, parks, and others. I live in Dushanbe. I like Dushanbe because it is beautiful city.
Very good. Can you tell us about Tajikistan, your country?
Tajikistan is our president dear Emom Ali Rahman. Tajikistan has
Look at me.
has a lot rest place as Varzov, Romit, Hisor, Khujan, Kulob, and
Okay.
others.
Can you tell us about your family?
I seized.
I have
I have
normal sized.
I have normal sized Tajik family. My father work hard. My mother is housewife. My sister and brother study at school. I love my family.
Okay. Can you tell us about Tajik food?
Tajik food. In Tajikistan, foods is delicious as kruto, mantu, galupsi, shakaro, and others.
Okay. Can you tell us about Faridun Learning Center?
I study elementary level in Fardul Learning Center. My grammar teacher is Miss Hannah. My club teacher is Mr. Joshua. Our dear director is Mr. Morodov.
Okay. Can you tell us about your teacher, Miss Hannah?
My teacher is Miss Hannah. She is from in Philippines. She was born in Philippines. I met Miss Hannah in 2019. I like teach Miss Hannah for me.
Okay. Can you tell us the reason why you study English? Why do you need English?
My English language for my help me for future. I study
English for my
For my
future.
future.
Okay, that's all. Very good, Muhammad. Call everyone. So now we have Behruz in front of me, and it's his turn to answer the speaking question. Can you tell us about yourself?
Hello, my name is Behruz Nozimov. I am 15 years old. I study at Fardun Learning Center, and I study at school number 50.
Look at me.
And my and I have a good family, and I have
Okay,
a good.
stop. Can you tell us about Dushanbe?
Dushanbe is the capital of Tajikistan. Dushanbe has a lot of a beautiful place. I love Dushanbe because I live in Dushanbe.
Can you tell us about Tajikistan?
Tajikistan is a beautiful in Central Asia. Tajikistan has a lot of place, Nurek, Romit, Pomir, and others. I love Tajikistan because I live in Tubi.
Can you tell us about your family?
My family is not big. There are 6 people in my family. My father business is good, and my mama is housewife. She cook very delicious. Cooks very delicious food.
Very good. Can you tell us about your school?
I study at school number 50. Our teachers is good and clever. So,
Can you tell us about Tajik food?
Tajik food is very delicious. Is mantu, osh, kuruto, shakaro, mastua, and others.
And can you tell us about the place where you study English, Faridun Learning Center?
I study at Fardun Learning Center at level elementary. My grammar teacher is Miss Hannah, and my class teacher is Mr. Joshua. In Fardun Learning Center, they have a good teachers. They have good teachers. And go to the Fardun Learning Center. It is a good center in Dushanbe.
Now, can you tell us about your teacher?
My teacher is Miss Hannah. She is very funny, and I love teaching with her. And she is in Philippines.
She is from the Philippines.
She is from the Philippines. She speaks 5 languages: Tajik, Russia, Arabic, Filipino, and English.
Okay, can you tell us about the reason why you study English?
I study English for my future. If I speak English very good, I can go to the another countries and I speak very well. If I speak English very good, I can teach.
Very
Children.
good. Batojiki, davat kuned odamon, bafaridun center, bio.
کدام تو میخواهید که با فردی لرنینگ سنتر بیاید این خیلی مرکزی خوب است بیاین معلمای این اصلا دارن و در آینده شما میتوانید یگان چیزی خوب شوید.
Very good. Good job. Call Buriev. Thank you. So everyone, I'm with Ahmal, the third student, who will be answering the speaking question. Can you tell us about Dushanbe?
Dushanbe is the capital city of Tajikistan. It's a very beautiful city, but they have any beautiful buildings, parks, banks, and markets. I am very lucky, but they're born in Dushanbe.
Can you tell us about Tajikistan?
Tajikistan is a beautiful country. It's a very beautiful mountains and village.
Okay, can you tell us about your family?
I have a normal family, Tajik family. I have a father. My father was working for our family. Hard working for our family. My sister is studying well. I am lucky, but they born in this family.
Can you tell us about Faridun Learning Center?
Faridun Learning Center.
Stop moving.
Faridun Learning Center is very beautiful. I study in this Faridun for 3 months. But they have five classes, three grammar, and 2 club.
Okay, can you tell us about your school?
I study in Turkish Lyceum. It's a very beautiful school, Lyceum. But I study in this Lyceum for 3 years. I have many friends.
Okay, can you tell us about Miss Hannah, your teacher?
Miss Anna is very beautiful. She was born in Philippines. She loves traveling. She speaks for five language. She traveling to Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and other.
Okay, can you tell us about Tajik food?
Tajikistan has a lot of delicious food. For example, osh, khurto, shakaro, mantu, and another. It's a very delicious food. I love eating them.
Can you tell us about your personal reasons why you study English?
I study English because I with traveling for.
For traveling.
For traveling,
I want to be.
I want to be interpreter. I study English and Russian for interpreter.
Okay, in Tajik, Patojiki, invite people. What is invite? Da'avat, okay? Invite people to study at Faridun Learning Center. Tojiki Gabzan.
فریدون خیلی زیباست. شما میتوانید در این فریدون خوانده از شما ترجمان یا اگه کارگر بلند خوب آمده میتواند.
That's all? Very good. Call the next one.